Greetings everyone, this is Spartan 275, Captain of Victorville Victini, and this is the draft analysis for the LDL Season 8. Um, First of all, I'd like to apologize for the lack of videos and whatnot. That's mostly on my part, but hopefully that I'll catch up on that, especially for this season. So, without further ado, I want to talk about the team that I wanted to draft for this season. Um, the mon that I really wanted to work around the team is Tyranitar. So, with the help of PokeGames Discord server, they were able to help me out with the team, and this is what we came up with. First mon I went ahead and draft first is Skarmory. Skarmory is a great uh, hazard setter and a decent defog user. Has great defense stats, and having a great typing of steel and flying type, it has a great switch in for what it of poison and ground. So I would say that this mon is a great mon to have to pair up with Tyranitar. And also the abilities it has, mainly sturdy. It's a great ability to ensure that I can able to set up at least a set of hazards of stealth rock or spikes. It has, in terms of base stat at 140 is nothing to look over. I don't have to always put points into the defense stats, and it can still be very bulky and take on multiple physical hits. Base 70 in both the special defense and speed is okay. It may not outspeed everything, but it's with the speed, it's able to outspeed most like mons that don't have much speed investment. And the base 70s and special defense is actually okay, as the typing of Skarmory alone will keep it alive. And the next mon that I want to team it up with is the Mega, which is Mega Charizard. Mega Charizard is probably my best special attacker with base stats of 159, having base speed of 100, making it a very fast mon to have on my team. It has the ability to, upon Mega evolving with Drought, making it Sunlight, so it can able to pair up with Tyranitar relatively well to pair up with Sand and Sun. It has a great massive of moves that it can benefit in the sun. Fire Blast, Solar Beam. You can have Stab with Air Slash, coverage of 8 Hidden Power, Focus Blast. It has great special attack, offensive pressure. It has a great typing too, even though its defense stats, based physical defense stats, isn't something to be that great with. And the fact that its quad weakness of rock, that means it'll lose a lot of health when switching in through stealth rocks. So I have to be careful with that. But other than that, it's a relatively good mon to have on the team, and I think it will work relatively well. The next mon that I went ahead to choose is a grass type. I thought of having a bulky grass type would be great, and it was available. I went ahead and picked up Tangrowth. Tangrowth is great with its hidden ability Regenerator. You just switch it out, bring it back in, getting back about a third of its health back. Its base HP is great to pair up with its physical defense stats, base 125. It may not have the greatest special defense, but it can able to work as a special defense wall if you pair it, if you give it like an assault vest and put a lot of investment in special defense. It has a very vast amount of moves. It has knockoff, earthquake, um, synthesis, Giga Drain, Power Whip. It has a lot of moves to benefit tank growth and and make it cover from a lot of things that it's weak against. In terms of like switch-ins, it'll take a very hard hitting like Flare Blitz to take it down. And if I'm not putting any investments in physical defense other than that, it's a really bulky mon, and I'm looking forward to using this mon. And another mon to pair it up with is a water type that also has regenerator. Initially, I was thinking about Slowbro, but Slowking has what I also need, and that is special defense bulk. I would say over physical bulk, as I already have tank growth and many others that have great physical bulk. Typing of water and psychic is great. Defensively, it also has a great vast amount of move pools. Some that are more exclusive to Slowking, like Nasty Plot, for instance. And I've also wanted to give this mon as a Z Crystal user. I've seen someone use Slowking as a Z Captain, and surprisingly enough, it worked relatively well. So I wanted to give it a shot. So I hope that Slowking can put a lot of work, especially as a Z Captain. The next mon I wanted to pick up is a ground type, but also a poison type, and the one I wanted to pick up was Nidoqueen, especially Nidoqueen over Nidoking, mostly because of the bulk that Nidoqueen provides over Nidoking. It has decent stats in offensive as well, so it can still be great on that. With abilities with Shield Force, it can use powerful moves such as Sludge Wave and Earth Power with great even without running Life Orb, and it still do a lot of damage. It also runs Toxic Spike as well, so it'll be a great T-Spike user on the team. And overall, I think the mon will be relatively great in terms of of its bulk. And then another mon that I wanted to bring in to pick up that works extremely well with Tyranitar, is a bug fighting type. And one that was able to be available was none other than the Ultra Beast Buzzwole, with great physical defense stats and an attack stat and an HP to make it a very bulky, powerful mon. Able to gain Beast Boost through either attack or defense, depending on which one has higher investment. It may not have the greatest special defense, but the overall HP it has is great. It may be quad weakness to flying, but I also have Tyranitar as like a switch in to make sure it doesn't get like killed instantly. It has a great vast move pool. It has superpower, Drain Punch, Leech Life, Lunge. Also has Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, and various other moves that it can use. Base speed of 79 isn't bad, and I could able to use it as a Scarfer. It's pretty good as a Scarfer, but I would probably use it more as a Bandit user overall. Next one I wanted to pick up was Rotom, but I don't know. I like to type in Electric and Ghost. I have a Ghost switch in for fighting types. It's not gonna get affected too much by Stealth Rocks, as it's a really good defog user. Volt Switch. It can even run like Hex and Will-O-Wisp for a lot of damage to go onto it. And I also gave it this mon as my Z Captain, so I can run like Electric MZ or Ghost CMZ or whatnot, or just run a Z Crystal just to make sure it doesn't die so easily through knockoff. The base speed of 91 is great. I can run it as another mon that can run as a Scarf mon without too much penalty. And overall, I hope that Rotom does a lot of work because I don't know. I would have you to be honest. I would have actually chose any of the other Rotoms, but having a ghost type is great for what I have. So I wanted to give this mon a shot. The next mon I wanted to pick up was initially Crobat, but since it was taken, I had a backup, and so I picked up Comfey. Comfey with its ability Triage will make a lot of its healing moves, such as like Synthesis, Draining Kiss, +3 priority. So it'll always get a priority in healing itself or providing support on the other team. It's also a Cleric with Aromatherapy and Heal Bell. It has U-turn, so you can able to pivot into my other switch-ins. It has great special defense and speed bulk. Special defense bulk, physical defense, decent bulk, and great speed. It may not have the greatest HP, but it can still take a decent amount of hits before going down. And even before then, it'll still gain a lot of health before falling. Other than that, it's an alright mon. I had a couple of problems going against it, so probably having it with it might go my way. Who knows? The next mon that I picked up was none other than Tyranitar, my tier 1 mon that I actually picked up relatively late in the game because I was very confident that no one was going to pick it up. This mon is great. Other than the speed, it has great stats based on his stats or above on all of its of HP, attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. So it can be very it can run very special defensive, physical defensive, physical offensive, special offensive. It has great move pool. It can run like Thunderbolt. It can run Fire Blast. It can run Ice Beam and Blizzard. It can run Superpower. You name it. Where if you can't think of a move that Tyranitar can't learn, it probably can learn it. Of course, it does have a lot of weaknesses, like type weaknesses, but even then, it may not go down that easily. As long as I put point investments in like HP and whatnot. To be honest, I was actually thinking about having Mega Tyranitar over Tyranitar, but I wanted to use regular Tyranitar to try it out, and also have more flexibility with items such as like berries, weakness policy, leftovers, smooth rock. Especially Smooth Rock, as it can able to increase the duration of its ability Sandstream. And sometimes I only have to run Sandstream. There might be other cases I can run a Nerve, but I think Sandstream might be the more recommended ability I would go for, as it gains a special defensive boost to Rock type mons. When it's in sand, so having that, I would say that it would be beneficial to have Sandstream over a Nerve for Tyranitar, especially in this game, in this draft. The next mon I want to get was a mon that had Sticky Web support, because I noticed that a lot of my mons, majority of my mons aren't that fast, so I went up and picked up Leavanny Livani has some pretty good abilities, specifically chlorophyll and overcoat. Overcoat for like I get able to use Sandstreak with Tyranitar, and it won't take any chip damage. I could run chlorophyll with Mega Charizard Y, and it would gain double speed, which its base speed is actually pretty good. Base 92 isn't to scoff over, and base 103 attack is great offensively. Uh, Other than Sticky Web, it can have great physical offensive of Knockoff, Leaf Blade, X Scizor, and whatnot. I also gave this mon, put this mon as my Z captain because I know that maybe having a Grass EMZ or Bug EMZ hitting opponents very hard would stab Grass or stab Bug over something like Tank Growth to have a Z Crystal. So I think having Livani as a Z captain would be interesting, and I look forward to using it. Other than being a Sticky Web mon and just sack it, you know. And the last one I wanted to pick up was another weather user that would be benefited to the team, and that is Stoutland. Stoutland has Sandstream, increasing its speed by 1.5, not as much as like Chlorophyll does with double the speed, but with the base speed of 80, it's actually pretty good as it can act as a choice scarf, in quote, and you can give it choice band, so it'll be +1 in speed and +1 in attack, landing powerful normal type attacks. It can be a great retaliate user. It has a vast amount of moves it can use, and it also has abilities such as, other than Sandstreak, which is Intimidate, which is alright for Stoutland, but the one I also liked was Scrappy, as I could able to run a Scrappy Stoutland and able to hit ghost types with normal and fighting type moves and dealing a lot of damage onto it. So, and with the attack of base 110, I think it's gonna hit very hard with a return, retaliate, superpower, that elemental fangs, and so many more moves that it surprisingly can learn. So I'm glad I picked this mon up because I really like Stoutland. So I hope that this mon will put a lot of work into the team. And with that, that is pretty much the draft analysis. Overall, I think this team is very bulky. It may not be fast, but with Sticky Web support, I think one of the two mons I have Tailwind, so I can use Tailwind support, and I can also use Trick Room. Overall, I hope that this team would bring through Season 8, and hopefully maybe get a championship. I don't know, but other than that, I think I'm really looking forward to using this team overall, because I really wanted to use Tyranitar, and with the help of Pokemon's Discord, shout out to them for helping me out, that I could try this team out, see how well this goes. And with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have not, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button. You can also like the video. And other than that, that's it. Thank you for everyone for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.